I moved back.
Oh my gosh, this is just... Oh my... Yeah, we're weird. Yep, a little bit. Alright, so we wanted to real quick just talk to you guys about how we meal prep and plan for the week. Because we see a lot of you guys make it like way too complicated, and like this just isn't meant to be complicated, and if you make it too complicated, it's going to burn you out and you're not going to want to keep meal prepping and planning. And it's important to have stuff planned out and prepped. So we're going to show you guys how we do it to make it simple. The first thing, real quick, when we plan our meals for the week, I always check my grocery store's coupon book, like the little weekly flyer that they have, and see what's on sale. And we'll typically try to buy the meat that is on sale that week. So for example, chicken breast, as you can see, on sale. So we got chicken breast, and lean ground beef was on sale, but I don't think it is anymore. But we got a bunch of lean ground beef. So we always get a bunch of meat when it's on sale and freeze some of it and prep some of it. So once we know what meat we're going to buy, we make a meal plan, or I make a meal plan. He doesn't make a meal plan. And
I just do what she says.
Yes, exactly. I've showed you guys what my meal plan looks like in the past, but actually just go onto my blog. All the meal plans on my blog are designed the same way that we meal plan. We just pick 2 items for breakfast, 2 items for lunch, and we alternate those items. So every other day we have the other option. And then we'll pick a few things for dinner based on the meat that we're getting that week. So that's usually like 4 dinners because we usually have leftovers.
It keeps you from getting tired of eating the same thing over and over.
Yeah, definitely. So we have the chicken breast and we have the ground beef that we just bought, and we need to prep that soon, but we already have prepped meat, so that's why we're waiting for this to go bad, or run out, not go bad. We have lean ground beef that we prepped a few days ago, and we've been using that for like tacos.
Yeah, I call it a deconstructed patty melt, where you just take the ground beef and mix it with some cheese when you heat it up. And that's it.
Yeah, that's something that we always have in the kitchen, is shredded low-fat and fat-free cheese. He uses the full-fat, but for me, like, I never use full-fat cheese because I just have a hard time staying under my fat. So I always have low-fat cheese slices and shredded cheese. And then we also have steak prepped, sirloin tip steak prepped. So what did we have yesterday with this?
It was, I made like a quesadilla. You made like a bowl.
Yes, yeah, I made like a steak and rice bowl, or no, I did steak and mac and cheese. So I did, I did the Vermont. I'll show you guys. You guys have probably seen this before if you watch my YouTube, but I love these mac and cheese, Vermont white cheddar mac and cheese from Lean Cuisine.
Really good. Yeah,
6 grams fat, 35 grams carbs, and 14 grams protein. So I don't know if you can see that, but really good macros. So I like to keep a few of these around for days that I don't have time to put together a meal or whatever. Just cook this up and then put in whatever prep meat I have. So yesterday was steak. I put some veggies in there. I really like putting like peas in there. That's a really good one.
And a good like rule of thumb too, like when you're prepping your food, especially if you're prepping meat to go into the week, like if it's not just one meal, then lightly season it, salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic or something. So that way, if you want to have something different, you can season it to taste as you make your meal.
Yeah, we like to try to keep it kind of bland on the seasoning so we can use it for different ethnic foods, Mexican food or Italian food, and the seasoning won't be weird. So we always have some prep meat around, but we also always have some simpler items. So I like to get the all-natural deli meat. This is mainly for Marshall and Thomas if they want to throw together a quick sandwich. I also like to dice up this meat, cut it up, and throw it in an egg scramble, especially deli ham. Super good with some low-fat or fat-free shredded cheese and eggs. Really good. So you can do that, and then I also try to keep around something that some kind of meat that is already prepped. So if we have a busy day or whatever, and I just don't have time to make dinner, then we have something around. This is from Trader Joe's, the chicken parm. It is so. It scared the crap out of me. I thought it was Marshall. Woo! So the macros on this: 11 grams fat, 16 grams carbs, and 39 grams protein for a serving of this, which has 2 servings. So it's perfect for a night that we just don't feel like cooking. So I always try to keep something like that around.
Don't freeze this.
Yeah, it's for the fridge. I used to freeze it because I'm silly. And then we like to keep some like breakfast protein around. So these are bomb, great to have around. Turkey sausage crumbles. They also sell the links. And then I have some no nitrate uncured bacon. So that's meat. That's protein. Keep some prepped meat around that you can just make something, or some easy stuff like the deli turkey breast or tuna. Tuna's a great one. He doesn't like tuna. You can get the packets if you have a job that you go to and you don't have time to make a meal. That is a great option. And so when you have that prep meat, to make a complete meal, you're going to want to have some carbs prepped and some veggies prepped. So the easiest way to do that is when you go to prep your meat. I also wanted to add too, the easiest way to prep your meat is going to be baking it or grilling it. If you're going to bake it, you can put an aluminum foil down, and when you bake it, when you're done, just toss the foil and there's no cleanup. And then obviously if you're grilling it, no cleanup either. So just a way to make your life a little easier. And then when the chicken is cooking, make some rice, or you can even get the microwave rice packets. We actually usually do use that.
Yeah.
Super easy. And then you can also do, cook up some pasta. I love this garden veggie pasta, or you can do whole grain pasta. This pasta, the garden veggie and whole grain pasta, super high in protein. This has 8 grams of protein for a serving. So a nice little way to sneak in some protein, or you can just bake some potatoes. If you're baking your chicken, throw some potatoes in with it, or you can microwave them, whatever. Make it simple. I love using these Alexa. These are Alexia 98% fat-free fries. There's 1.5 grams fat in these fries. So this isn't really something you prep, but I love to have these around for a quick dinner if I'm gonna throw together. Like I have this steak prepped. I can bake some fries and throw some steak on top with some cheese and peppers and onions, make like a Philly cheesesteak style nacho fries. So that's really good. And then for veggies, I like to do the steamable microwave veggies because it's just easy, or raw veggies. But yeah, these just make your life so much easier. So if you have a job that you go to, once you have that all prepped, you could measure them out and put them in Tupperware. So you measure out, 4 or 5 ounces of the chicken, a serving of the rice, and a serving of the veggies in a Tupperware, and you're ready to go. Put a few of those together and you're set for the week. You can freeze a few of them if you want it to stay a little bit longer. But I mean, really, that is going to take you like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And especially if you're making it easy on yourself with no cleanup and stuff like that, it's really not that difficult. And if you want to use fresh veggies, I would recommend like roasting them, in the oven. Just put them on a sheet on the aluminum foil again, season them up, drizzle a little bit of olive oil, make sure you account for that in your macros, and throw them in there for like 20 minutes on 425, 450. That's another option you can do. Yeah, so that's meats and sides. For toppings, I like to always keep around like something, like I really like salsa. Salsa's super low in macros. It's got no fat, no protein, 2 grams carbs for 2 tablespoons. So pico de gallo is awesome. Salsa, sugar-free ketchup, hot sauce, mustard. You want to keep around some condiments. Just tzatziki sauce has really good. Oof, I love tzatziki sauce. And we always have
buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce, yeah. We always have some like light sour cream around too to top stuff with. But I think that's about it. And then otherwise, we just keep around like, just quick, like we have bananas and oranges, like something that's just a quick snack that's obviously very nutritious.
For me, because I don't eat,
he doesn't eat veggies.
Yeah, I don't like veggies, so I try to eat more fruits.
Yeah, I try to get creative with veggies for him. Because you'll eat a salad. You'll eat a good salad, but it's got to have like a lot of...
ton of meat and dressing and cheese.
Some fried crispy onions, yeah. And salsa's great. He'll eat the salsa, so that's a way to sneak it in. I have a spinach artichoke casserole. Parmesan casserole.
So good.
Yeah, it's a light version. It's got really good macros, and he loves it. I love it. Great way to sneak in some veggies because it's got the spinach and the artichokes. A lot of spinach and artichokes. All right, that was our kitchen, our life. Meal prep does not have to be complicated.
Nope.
Meal planning, like I make a meal plan for us every week, and it takes me like 20 minutes to look up the stuff on sale, and then based on the stuff that's on sale, look up recipes online. You know, I have a lot of recipes on my blog, Mal's Fit. I also really love skinnytaste.com. She puts all her macros on all her recipes, and there's a few other sites that I can recommend to you guys if you guys need recipe ideas. And then I put together that meal plan, and then I prep my meat and my carbs to have ready for that plan. So there's no excuses, you know? You have it ready to go, you might as well eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have one person plan everything out and maybe prep some stuff, and then have the other person actually cook it.
Yeah.
That way one person isn't doing everything.
Yeah, if you've got a significant other, you know, you live with your parents, you got a cool roommate, have them help you, you know? Because I'm trying to think about, you know, people that you have a significant other, it's easy. Just I make him grill, you know, the food for me, anything we can grill. But if you don't, like I'm thinking about it when I had roommates, I mean, if I went in with them on a grocery bill, you know, if we split the food and whatever and prepped it together and shared it together, I mean, that'd be really motivating too if you're trying to eat healthier and you have somebody that's willing to do it with you and help you.